stoned. That's not a good situation to be in, at all. You can't, breaking rune shields, getting moonstoned like that, and then just getting peeled. In the meantime, obviously the Rav was the one getting focused hard, and who knows at that point? It's just up in the air as to who's going to come out on top, really, or who's going to survive the kind of damage that's coming out.
Yeah, it was a rough matchup to begin with. Just having the 3 melee versus an inhib seeker is just a tough matchup.
And especially because inhib is like the king of negating any kind of physical pressure. He's got his Wuju, he's got his silence, and he's got his rune shield.
And the rune shield is so key against melee DPS.
The rune shield, he can take risks, and he's not going to get punished because he gets in a tough spot. Rune shield. All of a sudden, nobody's going to touch him, because you break that rune shield, and that's GG. You're just going to take so much damage just off of that. It's a stun, and it's just not good. Like we saw it happen a couple times there, where rune shield, it cost them a round because I don't know which one, whether Astro or Ravener, broke it, but they're both just standing there getting pot-shotted by that inhib. Nothing they could do about it.
Yeah.
And, you just can't be breaking that rune shield. It's too clutch.
Well, looks like we're already in another game here. We're starting it off. We got it should be a pretty good game.
This is going to be
looking forward
great
to see this.
This is Acid and Hypnotoads, and versus, let me see here, Moose in a Tree.
Ooh, we got everybody's favorite range at the moment. Normal guy playing the Nomad. That should be good. What do you think about this matchup right here?
I'm thinking this map does not favor Normal Guy at all. He's really going to have to work to land those X strikes. Like this map, playing Nomad, I hate this map. You have so many pillars, you have so many walls, you have so many tight spaces that it's really impossible to get a solid X strike off. Unless they can really dominate mid, Normal Guy is going to have a tough time, being able to apply as much burst as he could, playing Nomad. That's just, from what I see here. As far as team comps go, Harb, with that Nether Shift, they've got double other side, basically. They got Nether Shift and other side, so they've got 2 solid outs, though. In case one of them does get caught in a corner, they're going to have some ways to get out of it. So, this should be pretty interesting. We'll see how this goes. Barrier does stop that Shadow Bolt from doing as much damage to Arborist as I'm sure Sneaky would like. But, Arborist in a tight corner here, he is ranted, he does have ways out, and there you go. Frog Leap out, gonna get the stun onto Ecstasy here, Edisy. But Edisy, gonna take advantage of that. Oh, and whiffs his conflag. That is not good. He's just caught in a corner now. He does manage the space, but I don't think he's gonna be able to survive much longer here. Arborist, he's sitting on that ult, Venom Lunge, and in the meantime, Pomp does go down. Couldn't whiff that. There had to be a bit more teamwork out of them to take advantage of the fact that Arborist was sitting in a corner with nothing to get out. For a solid 5 seconds there.
Yeah, definitely. And I also think it would be nice. It's like the Cold team really never came out of their spawn at the beginning. And usually the advantage goes to the aggressive team. And they never even made an attempt to even control the middle. So let's see if they can maybe step it up here a little bit and apply some pressure to the other team. But as you can see, the Worm team's already trying to encroach. Harbinger doing a good job of getting in there and trying to apply some pressure. He takes the next strike, and we got the Randit off on the side trying to 1v1 the Igniter. Igniter switching, and it looks like they're going to try to separate Randit from the rest of the team. Harbinger's just really taking a lot of damage from that Nomad, and it's just not a very good matchup for Harbinger. Alki doing a good job of controlling Harbinger, trying to keep him out of the fight, while Nomad and Randit just go to town on the Pomp. And yeah, the Pomp just drops. There's not much he can do about that. So we got ulti from Nomad coming out. Alki's taking a lot of damage there. He really needs to get his health back up there.
Oh, that's too bad. That was a nice conflag into Blank. He almost got him there. I'm sure Blank was having some heart palpitations for a second. But Normal Guy just sitting way too pretty.
I'd really like to see the Harb try and maybe switch it up and maybe help out and get on the Ranids because he's really having a hard time against that Nomad, which is just a really bad matchup for him.
Yeah, to be honest, Nomad and Harb, they don't mix. A good Nomad is just going to take care of a Harb all day long, and he should not be getting pressured by him whatsoever.
Exactly. So Harb's already taken some damage. He's facing in. He's already taken a lot of damage. It seems like he really needs to get out there. Brandon's trying to put pressure on the healer here. He's really not taking any damage. He's kind of just running around and having his way with everybody. Normal Guy's taking some damage right here. He's really in a bad spot. He needs to get back to his healer and get some heals. But an ulti does go down onto the Harb, and he does die. He does drop. Normal Guy's still at low health, so they might be able to change it around here and maybe get a counter kill. But no, he's getting heals now, and he lands a great X strike to finish off the Igniter there. And the Pomp follows quickly.
Yeah, that's a pity. Igniter smurfed his ult there at the end. Just whiffed his conflag. They could have got the counter kill on Normal Guy there, but he just went right by him.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a pity to see that. I'm liking the play out of Harb, though. I feel like he is managing to keep Normal Guy out of the fight a bit more, but still taking a bit too much damage. And
It's a really hard matchup. So.
Moose in a tree, my bad. Moose in a tree, just getting caught out in the middle a couple times, and Worm Team was totally able to capitalize on that. Just punished him so hard that, we just saw him die that last round where he was caught out in the middle, didn't have other side, didn't have anything, with a Nomad and a Alchemist just going to town. No way to really survive that at all.
Yeah, I'd really like to see the Harb kind of stay back with this healer and really try and help him out against that Ranid, because the Ranid just seems to kind of be running around, not taking any damage, and just, doing pretty much whatever he wants for most of the match.
That's the goal of Ranid, just get in, get out, and not get focused. But at the same time, he does so much burst damage that it's all right. He can afford to, not take as many risks just because, he's got his EX darts, he's got his darts into the poison vial. He's got so many ways to put some burst out, plus the clutch stun that really all he has to do is just get in, get out, and avoid getting focused. He's just doing his job perfectly right now. Arbor's playing him down to a T.
Yeah, Arbor's playing very well on that Ranid.
Oh, I'm wondering what they're gonna do to try to change this up a little bit. If they could, the Harb is performing well in the matchup that he's given, but it'd be nice to see him not focus down the Nomad, because Nomads really will just have their way with the Harbinger. So maybe he'll change up a bloodline here, or
I would like to see Ravener come out, to be honest. I would like to see him, switch it up and play Rav, because you will just give Normal Guy such a hard time. But look at this, Normal Guy switching it up to Spearmaster. I don't know, man. Is he trolling? I haven't seen his Spearmaster at all. With a random ranged, yeah, these guys are trolling. This is pretty silly.
Well,
and we still get a Nomad.
And that Harb is still gonna have his work cut out for him.
This isn't gonna be pretty. I mean, to be honest, I don't know how good Normal Guy's Spearmaster is. I've never seen him play it. So, maybe, he's getting a little too cocky, and hopefully Blue Team, Cold Team can actually take advantage of this, because Arborist is a solid Nomad. I've played against his Nomad, and he does know her in and out. But Normal Guy may be the weak link here. Weak link.
Well, I did check out Normal Guy's profile, and it is his second most played Bloodline, but only at 8%, so we'll have to see how well he really knows the Spearmaster.
Well, there's the Kunju. He's already getting out and putting out some decent pressure on Moose. And, they're getting, they're getting caught in their starting zone, and this is not good. You can't be caught against a wall. Arborist, just going to town on Sneaky Maker right now. He's just doing exactly what a Nomad should do against a Harb. Not much the Sneaky can do against this at all. Oh, man, that does get that Tornado out, though. That is a bit of a miss on his part. But, Boomerang Fury comes out, cleans it up, and Ecstasy, poor guy, just stuck slept in the corner there. Can't do anything to peel for his team. Yeah, this is pretty brutal. I think this is pretty, stomp. This is stomp right here. They're just getting rolled.
Yeah. Pretty bad, and you random ranged, and then still get a Nomad and still play it very well.
Arby's been around for ages. He knows this. He knows this stuff.
Yeah.
In and out.
Also, whenever they're getting stuck back in that spawn, the Nomad's boomerangs bounce off that wall and come back, and that's a lot of damage that's getting put out, fairly quickly. But they are doing a better job here getting to the middle.
They are getting to the middle, but look at this Sneaky, already down to 20% HP. Just getting bullied here.
There's not much he can do against the Nomad. Is just a really bad matchup. He really needs to try to switch over and maybe control the Spearmaster, who is just destroying the healer at the moment. The inhibitor is doing a good job, and his rune shield is going to be good. But as you can see, Harb just gets taken out without any heals, and that's just really due to the Spearmaster being able to just tunnel the healer like that. He can't help out the Harbinger, and looks like they're just going to clean this up again. It's 3v1, so.
Yeah, it's if you're managing to put that pressure onto a person's healer, the healer, especially Pomp, is probably going to use the other side on himself. And Harb, he's just sticking to this same excuse me. He's sticking to the same to the same strategy that he has. He's going after Harbinger he's going after Nomad when Nomad obviously counters Harb so hard. He's still focused on trying to shut down Normal Guy, on Arborist, and Arborist is just doing a great job of, kiting him and just shutting down any kind of pressure that he can put out.
And in the chat there, it's Sneaky. Sneaky, he pointed out he can't find a champ that counters Nomad. It's not really the case, it's just that Harb gets countered by Nomad so hard. So, go ahead.
Blue team does get taken out here again. Yeah. We have Esther just getting out, getting ruffled again. It's just, look at this. Full health on Warm team. Blue team just not able to do anything. They're split across the map again. They're not, they're not able to stick together. Warm team is doing an excellent job of just getting them separated so that they can't coordinate anything between them. And here we go. 3-0, 3-0. Just a brutal set for Cold team.
Yeah, really strong performance by the Warm team there. Just, especially with the bloodline selection that they picked, really just showing their skills with multiple bloodlines.
And as far as countering Nomad, to be honest, there's really just like a well-played Ravener will mess one up, and a well-played SM. Two melee classes like that, Ravener and SM can both do an excellent job of shutting down a Nomad if played correctly. If you're able to. Kunju can counter the Nomad's M1 so well because you'll activate your Kunju on the way back, so he'll chuck an M1 at you. You can even hit your Kunju, on the way up, it'll hit you, you Kunju, and on the way back you're going to get on top of that Nomad right again. Ravener, same thing, you can just reflect Nomad all day long, any kind of CC that he tries to put out, you save your reflect for his Tornado, for his X-Strike, for any kind of major burst that the Nomad does, and Nomad, he's going to be forced to just try and kite you the entire game. And, granted, Nomad's good at that, but, you're just going to be shutting down any kind of pressure that Nomad can put out.
Oh, this looks to be a promising game. I've seen a lot of these guys play, and they're really good. So this should turn out.
This should be
a really
an excellent game here. I'm excited about this, man. Nerd chills, I swear.
Oh wow, we have an interesting comp from the Colt team. It looks like they're going to go double healer.
Oh, I love to see the Blood Priest played. It's usually more of a damage dealer in the healer comps, and a Thorn too, which is going to be really nice. So we'll see how this turns out for him.
Well, yeah, it looks like pardon me. It looks like we're going to have once again Troll Council here, and I think that Obregon's team is new here because I don't have them listed on the. Oh no, here we go. I'm an F18 bro. So we're having Troll Council on the Warm team versus the F18 Bro on the Cold. All of them solid plays. This is going to be awesome. And Serpentine already starting it up on Blood Priest, getting that pressure out on Ober. But Ober, definitely, possibly one of the best Blood Priests I've seen play. He just rocks that Blood Priest. Knows exactly what he's doing. And already, we're going to have some excellent pressure coming out here. Both teams managing to stay up pretty well, but Drunk Hobo already taking quite a bit of damage. It is a double healer team, so they're going to have some trouble here. They should be able to avoid a lot of this pressure coming out, but it doesn't look like it at all. Serpentine, landing that ultimate onto You Enjoy Myself, and he's going to be stuck in a tough situation. And there you go, decides to space in, Mud walked in, and just got waffled by Myth Capo and Serpentine. I just noticed that they are running, double healer strat, and double healer, I don't necessarily agree. I've seen some strong ones, but I haven't seen any just game-winning ones. like, very like it's not exactly what I would call a strong comp. It really revolves around you like playing defensively and wearing the other team out because you're not going to have as much offensive pressure.
Yeah,
And,
they're really looking to Thorn to be the pressure dealer to try to pull him out of position. But